Alright, so let's continue on. Now we're going to be using the Format Painter. And the Format Painter is a powerful word feature that allows you to copy all the format settings applied to a selected text to other text that you want to format in exactly the same way. So we're going to select, first we're going to do some changes here. We're not going to work with the Format Painter just yet. So first we're going to select immediate application is essential. And it's in our first paragraph. And we're going to bold this. We're going to do a bold, and then we want to then select the entire paragraph, and I want to italicize the entire paragraph. Next thing we want to do is select the October projects, a part of our title, and this time we want to open up the dialog box launcher, and this shows us all the different font choices that we have. We're going to first change the size of our font to a 48. And then we want to change the color to an orange accent 2. So we'll go ahead in my theme colors. I'm now going to scroll down and go to my text effects. And this opens up another box, and I want to make sure I'm working with my shadow. So I need to see that here are my shadow, the options for working with the shadow. And so I select my text effects icon, I click on my shadow, and now I want to look at my preset list arrow. Here's my preset list arrow, and I want to come down to my outer section, and I want to select an offset diagonal bottom right. Okay, and it's going to be our first option right here. All right, I'm going to go ahead and say OK, and I'm going to say OK again. I now want to keep with my October project still selected. Let's do a right click on it, and this time we want to go locate our fonts. So they're showing us another way that we can open up our font dialog box. So on our menu options, we want to now click on the Advanced tab. And under the character spacing for our scaling group, or scaling option rather, we want to change the scaling to 80%. And then again we'll say OK, and we'll see that change. We're now going to scroll on down. We're going to select the subheading Wildlife Refuge. It's located right here. So I'm going to go ahead and select that subheading. And now using my mini toolbar, and I want to now go to my font list arrow, and I'm going to select the Trebuchet. I'm going to do a bold. I want to italicize. And for my font color list arrow, I want an orange accent 2. Now I'll deselect my text. Now again I want to select my text, so I'll go ahead and select my text. Now I want to come up to my Format Painter, and I'm going to turn it on. I click it one time, and now I want to notice as I come over my text, my cursor now changes to a paintbrush. I now want to paint over and scroll down and select Animal Shelter, click and drag across, and now I've painted the same format onto a different area of my document. I want to now scroll up and select the Animal Care Rajasthan. This time I'm going to do a double click on my Format Painter because this actually turns it on and allows me to paint more than one time. So now I'm going to come down through my document and I'm going to find the headings that I want to paint over. So the first one is going to be the Microloans Inca Highlands. I then want to locate Disaster Recovery Nepal. Scroll down and locate Ecological Farming Province. And that's it. Okay, so now I need to come back up and turn this off. So I'll come over here, back up to my clipboard, and I will click on the Format Painter, pull my cursor away, and now I can see that the Format Painter is now turned off. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and save my changes.